Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how to use the PFM modding Rome 2 Total War. First off, we're going to actually download the PFM for all those people who have not. And it's quite simple, just go to Google. If this would load up soon. Next, just type in PFM for Rome 2. You'll see it right there, first one. And then you just click download current version 3.1.7. It'll start downloading. And then if you don't have WinRAR, you've got to go download it. I forgot to mention that, but WinRAR will open the compressed file, and all you do is just extract it to the desktop. And then from there, all you do is open PFM, or whatever your name of the file is, and then just click Pack File Manager. And for now, we're just going to do the basics of modding. We're not going to get into animations or any real in-depth modding. So the first thing you want to do is click File, New, and then right click, Add from Pack, and then go down to Data Rome 2 Pack. And this is where the annoying stuff starts to get in, because every time you extract it over to your new file, it's going to close. So first things first is we got to go down to buildings, units allowed, tables right here. Click OK. And you see what I mean? It just instantaneously closes. So we got to do this again and again, over and over. So next will be land units. So I can find it here. Land unit tables. Next will be main unit, or main land units. And that is main unit tables. Next will be let's see here. I'm sorry guys, I forgot. Kind of silly for me to forget, but yeah. So I'm gonna wait for this to load up, and then yeah. Okay. Next one's land unit to unit abilities. So this is the one that's going to have your abilities for all your units. And if you want to add abilities, etc. Next one's going to be unit to unit junctions. Where are you? Can't seem to find it right now. Where the hell is it? Unit set to unit junctions. Next one is going to be variety. Variety stable. Variance table from pack. See, it's just really annoying to keep on doing this. It's extremely frustrating, which is why I'll show you a lot easier tip when you want to keep making mods. And next one is going to be unit to custom battle permissions. And then the next one is going to be unit to unit battle permissions or something like that. Unit to grouping, my bad. And I picked the wrong file for the variance, so we gotta go back into DB file. It's unit variance, it's not variance. I made that mistake. The variance table shows pretty much the variance of every unit, but it's kind of different in a kind of way, if that makes any sense. Alright. And then next we will do local file. Now this is going to be your on-screen name of the unit. It will also be your short description of the unit, stuff like that. So you're going to do land unit.loc, and yep, and I thought I deleted that. And we're just going to save as mod.pack, because I already have a mod pack, but yeah. Okay. I will show you guys later how to do the short description, but right now we'll just make a simple custom unit. No, I'm not going to be doing cavalry because there is an issue with the cavalry for the PFM where ones without spears will stand up on the horses instead of actually going like riding the horse. And another bug is the swords will not show up. I have no idea why, but yeah. So first things first is pick a unit that you want to do. For right now, we'll choose a, I don't know why that just went. Oh, and secondly, guys, have another pack file manager open, because the pack file manager likes to crash a lot, and when it does, you have to wait another minute just to have it opened, and it's just more annoying crap that goes on. And Another trick for the pack file manager is always to have 3 files. Now, what I mean by 3 files is you're going to have your basic mod pack. Now, this mod pack will make it so you don't have to do that annoying thing in the beginning where you have to right click, open pack, and then it'll close, and you gotta keep on doing that over and over and over again. So, honestly, you do not want to touch your mod pack at all unless you feel 100% safe that you can do it, which I really do not recommend you do it. So, let's make 3 ones. So, the first 2 are going to be tests. And why we are making 2 test folders is you want to save quite frequently. Because say you screw something up and then your mod is not going to work at all. And the second one is your finalization pack. That pack is going to be where everything 100% works. There's nothing broken about it, and that's what you want at the complete end of your mod, to put everything in. So we'll name this one, I don't know, Spear Infantry, because that's what we'll make. So we're going to open test pack 1, and let's begin. Excuse me. First one, you're going to pick what unit you want. Okay, here we go. For now, we'll just do Rome. We'll do a Roman, we'll do Roman Hastati, because I like Rome. You're going to click on it, and then clone rows. Now, this is just pretty simple. You can either delete the whole name, come up with something else, which I don't really like doing because sometimes it does not work. Or you can just add something at the end of it. And we'll do Hastati E. Now, land unit tables is what's going to be your stats on the unit. So say we want Hastati to have 14 charge, and dismounted charge bonus, sure, we'll put it at 15. Or actually, we'll leave it at 14. Dismounted melee, we'll put it at 59. We'll make it a super Hastati. And defense, we'll put it at 31. Just random stuff. And guys, your melee attack for both dismounted and melee attack has to be the same. Because if you make it different, it just won't show up correctly. Probably won't even launch the game. Morale. Again, just change it to whatever you want. I like to make things balanced. I've noticed a lot of people on the workshop like to put 8,000 melee attack and just stuff like that. It's a bit too much and overkill if you ask me. Now these tooltips, short description text, we'll do those later. Rank depth, that's what you want your rank to be. I would not suggest toying with the training level. The officers you can toy with, I don't really see much of a difference. I don't even think it changes the officer, to be quite honest, unless you completely go all out and mod variant meshes. But yeah, so that's what we wanted to do. for land unit tables. Now, you want to save quite frequently because you can't just say we edit it. Let's see if I can make an example here. Say we do something, put like 10 accuracy on it, and then we go to large integer. It's going to automatically close, and you're going to get this error sign, and now you just lost all your work that you did. So every time you make a change, you want to save it. No matter how small the change is, I mean, unless you want to go back to it instantaneously, it's your choice. So next thing up in line is the building units allowed. Now this is going to be for campaign. If you're not much of a campaigner, you don't really need this. So we're going to do a just a Roman city. If I can find it, major. And we'll put our histati there. Clone rows. And this just come up with a huge, large, random number. So 88885, or I mean 75, like that. And then in unit, you want to paste your unit that you hopefully copied, and say you want to put XP in there. We'll do 3 because it can only go up to 3 guys. If you raise it anymore, it won't work. So that's what you do with that. Pretty simple. Now we go on to unit ability junctions. Again, I forgot to save. You gotta go down to your unit, or you can just copy whatever ability you want. I'm just gonna go down to the unit to make it a lot more simpler. Actually, I'm not. It looks very confusing. What the heck? Okay, here we go. Study. Now you'll see these error lists come up. Don't freak out. It's just telling you need to change the name of it. Whoops. Okay. Now, say you want to add one. Like my favorite is the shield wall. So we're going to copy. We're going to clone. And we're going to add in shield wall. And this will give them a more realistic feel to the battlefield. Yeah. I don't know why that one's acting up like that. But just save again. And we'll go down, and it's perfectly fine, guys. Alright. Now I gotta copy that. Alright. Next up is main unit tables. This is pretty much just how many men you're going to have in it, what the cost of it is, the create time, campaign cap on it, etc. So go down to your unit again. Our unit is histati. Clone rows. Now this one you have to copy and paste for 2 things, or else it will not register. So you want to change the number of the men to, we'll put 80. Create time, etc. Campaign cap, we'll put it on 5. Throw out to super histati. Price, we'll do 820. Right here is the transport. So in the campaign, say you move out on the water with the unit, it's gonna automatically be that kind of transport. I have not yet tested it with a heavy raider or heavy battleship or anything. I've not tested it with that. I've only left it at Roman transport because I like realism again. This has got to be the same number as the number of men that you have. And the recruitment cost can be different from the multiplayer cost, but for just time's sake, we'll just keep it at whatever it was. Upkeep, say you want to be a cheapo, put it at 5. Yeah, just keep it at 5. Weight, I think that is how fast they run. I've never toyed with it. And everything else that you want, change the voice of it, you would just pretty much just, I think, yeah. Yeah, so you just want to change the voice of it, you just choose one of those. So if you want a Roman next to a Roman unit, and then have one of them swearing at Carthage or whatever, and then one swearing at Romans, it'd be kind of awkward, but if that's the way you want to roll. Again, save, because if you click on something else, it will crash. Now we'll go to unit set to unit junctions. This thing can be quite annoying. It's not really that annoying, but it can be a little annoying. So, say you want to, yeah, we'll just keep it at whatever our was. So if you're using a Roman unit, you're going to have to do infantry units Roman. Always. Now this does not correspond for auxiliary troops or mercenary troops or those Scotties. It's only Roman troops of the professional army. So ours is Stati, clone row, paste. Now any sword unit, make sure that you save again. Any sword unit, you're going to have to go down to melee infantry swords. So I'll show you that. Okay. And go down and find your unit. Now don't find your specific unit, just find the unit that you're copying. So Estati, because say that you click your unit, Estati E, nothing's going to come up. Nothing at all. And this is probably going to crash. Okay, good, it didn't. Paste. Whoa. See what I did there? I wasn't paying attention too well. Paste. Okay. Nothing else needs to be done here. And you just save. Bam, bada bing. Right there. Alright, we're going to skip variants. And we're going to go down to unit custom battle permissions. Now this is where you can put a general unit in. But if you want it in the campaign, you're going to have to do something else, which I'll show later with the historical. If I remember, I'll do it later. Okay, so we'll go down to our Estati. I'm going to clone row. Paste. Now, I'm not going to mess with the general unit right now. I'll make a general unit when we come back after testing this unit out to show you that it works. So next, we're going to do unit to grouping permissions. Now, this is just whatever your nation is. So whatever your unit belongs to, or whatever unit I mean, whatever your unit wants to belong to. So say you want to be Roman, go to Carthage. You're going to go, we'll do Roman Hastati, and you'll just go to Carthage. Now, when you do Carthage, you have to do Carthaginian colony and Carthage, or it will not work, period. It just won't work. It will not show up. Nothing will happen. But since I want my Hastati to be in the Roman force, we're going to leave it at Rome and just paste again. As simple as that. Save. Don't want it to crash and lose all of our work. Unit variant. Now this is where your what your unit is going to look like. Now, be warned, some of the things are not working properly. Like, say you want an archer to look like a Hastati, for example. It is not going to work. It will not work unless you do something with the animation to make it work, which I'm not that pro yet to mess around with the animations. Yeah, it will not work simply because the weapon will not show up in their hand. So say you want to use a longbow with a Hastati variant. The Hastati variant is going to not show the longbow, and they're going to sit there unarmed with their shields behind their back and will not be able to do anything. I mean, it's cool for detail and all if you want to make some trailer or want to put a video in your workshop, say that you made a mod and you want to do something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So again, we just save and land units. Now you don't need to go down to your unit or anything. Just pretty much simply clone the bottom row. No, if you clone the top row, you have to go down to the bottom. It does not matter where you clone it, it will always go down to the bottom. So you need, we'll just delete this for right now, and I'll show you how to do it again, because I did not show you guys how to do it. Okay. All you need is land units on screen name. That's all you need from that. Do not delete it or it will not register. So just delete the auxiliary S Cappadoci, I can't see the rest of it, and copy in your Rome, Hastati, or whatever your unit's called. Now, you can do whatever you want for the on-screen name. It does not have to match that code. All it has to do is really nothing. Just put whatever name you want on there. So I'll make Super Hastati or Hastati, however you spell it. And that's pretty much it. There are sometimes, I will warn you guys, there are sometimes where the mod will not work. It will fail to launch the game. You will have to come back and do it all over again. Start from the beginning. I've encountered this a couple times with making generals, putting in units. I've literally looked at it all, and it was perfectly put in the PFM. There were no mistakes in there, but the game just did not launch. So I had to completely restart the mod over, and that's why you see me having or recommending you have 2 test files. So you don't have to completely start over. Say one unit that you put in there works, but the second unit does not work, and it's failing to launch your game. That's why you got that secondary one to back you up. So let's launch. We'll go to Mod Manager. Oh, I gotta close this and restart it. Playroom. Tell to what? Come on, close already. Alright, mod manager. And I'm gonna have to launch Fraps up, and it might run a little slow. Well, it's actually running pretty slow right now. Test pack. Okay.
Sega.
Infantry at your command! Commander, at your service! Romans, ready for duty!
Those wild creatures over there are not true men.
In the name of Rome! Never mind. Stop now! Close ranks!
General!
Keep it up! Jupiter gives us strength. Get moving! I hit! Move!
Romans all!
As you command!
The men are wavering. Understood.
I can't believe it! Back! Back!
Yes.
Withdraw! Has anybody seen the stand?
On my order! Withdraw! Back! Back!
Astati!
Ready and waiting!
An entire unit has perished.
General!
Forwards!
Attack! Attack! Who's winning?
Advance!
The men are wavering. Our general is under attack.
As you command!
Rally to me!
Prepare! Prepare to die! On my order! Withdraw!
Back! Back! Withdraw!
So now we're back, and let's go back to the PFM. Alrighty. So that's how you create a basic unit. Now, say you wanna, we're gonna change the colors of a nation now. You cannot change an individual unit. I have tried that unless you have a hex or something. You gotta extract things from variant meshes from models, and you've got to literally edit each and every part to make it a color. It's no more like the Shogun 2 PFM, or in Shogun 2 PFM you could just change the color of each unit that you wanted. You can change everything about the unit that you wanted using the PFM. But this PFM, I've got to say, was a downgrade because of that. But anyways, I'll show you how to change the nation color and the banner. So you go to your data Rome 2 pack, you go down to DB, you go down to, let's see here, faction banners. Now that's going to be the color of your unit cards, I think, and your and the color of the nation. Now, it's not going to change the color in the custom battle emblem. It's not going to change that. But what it is going to change when you are in battle or in the campaign, it will show the color like of the banner. It will like show whatever color you want to have in there. It's not going to change the emblem though, and it's not going to change. Say you want Rome. You cannot remove that gold from the emblem. You just cannot. It won't let you do it. I've tried to change it to white, the Scipio colors. It just has not happened. And I don't know why that popped up. Okay, so faction banners. Add faction. We're going to do faction uniforms as well. And faction uniforms is going to be the color of your nation, like what color your units are. And unfortunately, it is for every single unit. So, yeah. Next, we're going to do, if you want to change the color of the card, you'll go down the factions table. You'll do that. And here it might become a little tricky for some of the newcomers. It took me like a half an hour to figure out what the hell I was doing wrong. Hopefully this will solve some matters for you guys. Is it variables or is it factions? We'll just do factions. Okay. So, banners. Banners, first things first. Now, all these pros you see here, they're not related to those nations. So, whatever has pro, say pro Gaul, that will not do anything at all because it's wrong somehow. I don't know why, it's just wrong. Or maybe it's province, I don't know. I remember when I was first doing it, I went to Pro Rome. I changed all the colors and I went on there. I'm like, why is this not changing? And then I'm sitting there going down and I see, oh, there's Rome. Or, yep. Where the hell is it? Fucking, hey, where are you, Rome? Rome, right there. Okay. And I saw that, and I'm like, okay, I'll try this, and it did work. So, say we want to change the color of it. I need to get my coloring pad out. Just know the color codes. If you don't know the color codes, and you own a Shogun too, just go into Avatar. And why is this thing going fucking get off? And you just go on Avatar Conquest mode for multiplayer. Go to the color pestle, and it will hit the wheel, and then just click on whatever color you like. Make sure that you copy down the code. Now, the faction banners is completely reversed in a weird way. Like it starts at blue, green, red. Now make sure that you follow those and put the blue code, the green code, and the red code in. There are always 3 types of numbers for each color. So say you want dark blue, we'll find a dark blue here. Blue will be 102, 8, and 10. This is a color I'm doing for a mod right now, called the Skippy Eye mod. So yeah. And really, this right here for your secondary is pretty much just the fuck off. It's pretty much just the color of the armor. So say you have an armored legionaries, you want them white instead of their steel look to them. You're gonna put 255, 255, 255. All 255s for the secondary color. Your third color is going to be like your tunics, your clothes, etc. And we're just going to copy the same thing that we got for our primary color. Unless you guys want it green, blue, and silver. It's completely your choice. Alright. Those are the banners. And make sure that you do file save. Uniform colors. Again, it's just changing your uniforms. The banners was changing the banners that are floating above the units. The uniforms are changing the uniform color. And this goes for all. Okay, I'll just side in with you. Okay, now, where was I? The faction, it changes the color for the whole faction. Every single unit is going to look with the same color. Okay. We'll go down to Rome, because I'm using Rome. I'm going to put in the same thing I had. Now, this starts at primary color R, primary color G, primary color B. Where the banners start at primary color B, and then to R. So now you gotta reverse it all around. And I'm gonna leave that at the steel color. Okay. Bam. Now, if I do make a part 2, it's going to show how to change the colors of each individual unit and so forth. Now, the factions table looks a bit confusing to a lot of people. It looked really confusing to me. I did not know what the hell I was doing first time, and I just messed it completely up. You want to go down to whatever yours is. Remember, do not do Pro. Pro does absolutely nothing. Does nothing. Okay. Now, screen name, I tried messing with that. I tried putting Skippy Eye. Nothing actually happened. It just kept the same name of it. Tried changing that too as well. Nothing happened. So, I really don't know how to change the faction names. Do not mess around with anything else unless you know what you're doing. I'm not messing around with anything. Okay, now for card colors, you want to go all the way to the back. All the way. If I can find it. Card color. Right here. Choose whatever color you want. Now, you can only be one color. So you cannot have like white, blue, green. You can only have either blue, green, or white. So again, I'm just going to put the color of my faction. And we'll launch it after I do that. So pretty much simple. That's really it. Save. And I completely forgot to save as test 2, which if this messes up, I'll have to delete all these faction things. So again, we'll launch it and I'll see you on the battlefield. Kind of cheesy, but yeah.
Astarte! brave Romans to a man! Form a wall! General! Astati! Melee infantry ready!
So welcome back, and now we're going to add a general. Generals can be kind of nasty and not work sometimes. It took me 2 hours to figure out how to put a Scipio general inside because all it kept doing was messing up. So this should be different since I know how to do it this time. So now, since this pack works, make sure that you save it to test 2 so you do not mess it up. You do not want to mess that up so it does not break. Okay, we are now on test pack 2. Do not go back to test pack 1. Alright, for generals, you're going to do... Hold on, I forgot. I gotta open up a box. It's quite simple. I just gotta remember what the file name was of it. And... Alrighty, so it does not show. So I do not need an extra one. Alrighty, so to have generals, all you do is pretty simple. We go to unit custom battles, I think it is. Yep. Find your unit. Now, if you want to make a whole entirely differently new unit, there are 2 things that you have to do. 1, you have to mark this. Bam, you have to mark it. Like that. It will automatically be put into the general unit faction, and yeah. The second thing you're going to have to do, did we save it here? And as you can see, an error has occurred. That's why we save. So shit like this does not ruin our entire modding folder. So, okay, back to what the hell we were doing. Oh, there are a couple things you gotta do, I forgot. Go find your unit, wherever your unit may be. And you are going to do bodyguard unit and add and generals. It doesn't really matter what unit you copy. You're not going to be keeping the name. You're just going to be cloning. Paste. Voila. You got it as your general bodyguard. It now is in the general units, etc. Again, save. Boom. Righty. Now we go to custom battle, etc. We go all the way down to Estadi E. We already have it marked as general's unit. Alrighty. No need to mess with those. Now there should be something. It's either on main units. It will show a cast. I'm trying to find that now. Yeah, cast. faster. Oh. Hopefully I'll find it. Yeah, so right here, class. You're going to want it to be COM. It stands for Commander. And that will give you, I believe, abilities. So let's type in COM. Voila. Perfect. Alright. And pretty much that's how you add a general in. Now, to test it, I will go see and meet you back here. A couple of things to have in mind: that if it does not load for whenever your estimated time is, then it has failed to launch, so you're not sitting there for 10 minutes. Okay. And it has worked for us.
Sega.
General! Sealed wall! Form testudo and attack!
Alrighty, now we'll show you how to... What was I going to show? Hold on 1 second. Please forgot what I was going to show you guys after the general. Now, to put the general actually inside the campaign, it should automatically allow it if you have that building. It should allow you to have that general, even if you don't have the building. Which, yeah, I'll probably show you guys. Let's see here. Okay, no, last one, and the first one. Oh, that's right. I was going to show you guys how to summarize units. This can be a huge pain in the ass. I was trying to do a Hannibal Barca edit onto my my Skippy pack. It took me literally 3 hours because of how many bugs it just kept happening. Which is why you always want to make a second test folder. I cannot stress that enough, because if it fucks up, which it probably will, your whole mod will be ruined. Again, I literally did everything to the perfect, and it would not launch the game. It would sit there loading and loading and loading and will not launch the game. So how you do it is you got to go to local npack, bam, open it. You got to add 4 things, I believe it is. You got to go text, db, and again, annoying shit. You will go to unit descriptions, bam. You'll add in, well, you don't have to actually put in unit description historical text. I have not yet found where you actually read those. I have looked in the encyclopedia, I have right clicked and nothing has come up for it. I don't know where you find them. If somebody could please tell me where you find them, it would be awesome. Now, I don't know why I opened up a Rome 2 data pack. Cancel. The next one's going to be short. This is the one that I provided in the picture on the forum. If that's where you guys are watching this from, you guys will know where it is. Okay. Description short. Now this, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's pretty much just a really quick summary of what it is, but you do not have to put a summary in it. You can literally put whatever text you want in there. So say if you hate Carthage, which my mod has, say you want to put burn Carthage to the ground in, you can do that. Now, it will not, the unit won't say it, but it will have it in the summarized description, which is right above the unit stats in both battle and custom battle screen. So, the 2 other ones that we are going to add are from the Rome 2 data pack. And they're pretty much just the same things, unit descriptions. But you have to have these in there or it will not work. So, units, descriptions, short text. I honestly don't know why I'm doing historical, but I'll just show you how to quickly do a historical one, even though I don't know where to find it in the game. If you guys do, let me know, and yeah. Okay. Again, file, save. Boom. Now, what you have to do is create a tooltip for it. It's pretty simple. Find your unit, whatever you called your unit, in the code, or I mean in the key, which ours is histati. Boom. Copy. Okay, let's hit a folder up. Short descriptions. Okay, and it really doesn't matter what tooltip you copy, just clone it. And you want to keep that tooltip. Don't delete the tooltip. Okay. Now, you want to copy that. And you want to, again, you want to put it in historical text now. So, oh, Never mind, you don't want to put it in historical text. You want to keep that long. You want to do the same thing, but instead of tooltip, you want to keep the long in there. Alright. Now, again, it's pretty much just like the on-screen. Copy whatever row you want. It'll always be down on the bottom. You want to keep everything up to text. Up to this GRE. Keep everything up to it. If you delete it, it will not work. Rome, Histadi, tooltip. Failing. So let's put I am super. Super and Carthage is weak. Okay. Now, you just go to land units. Again, save, or we will lose. So you go land units, go find your unit, which is the study. You will see things like, right up here you'll see historical description text. That's where you put that long one in, the long historical one that I cannot find. And the short description is right here. You paste, voila. Easy as that. Until you load up the game and find that it does not work sometimes. And then it gets really frustrating and you feel like taking your fist and smashing the computer in half. Or punching your screen. Okay. Clone row. Paste. Okay. File. Save. Historical text. Now, sometimes it will appear at the top when you copy. Sometimes it will appear at the bottom. Lucky for us, it appeared at the bottom this time. Again, paste, copy, paste, not hard. And then just type whatever you want in your same as the short. But this is just long, it's like huge and documented. So say you're really a documenter or somebody who likes history, wants everybody to know what the unit is. Just go to Wikipedia or one of your sites, copy it, and you'll have it right there. For right now, we'll just do something short. Stati was the front line unit of early Rome. Okay. That's it. Now, hopefully it will load. If it does not, it is broken. And you'll have to, if it does not load up for you guys, you will have to go back to the folder that you had, which was test. That's why I told you guys to have two. You'll go back to test folder and you will restart the history. The short summarized thing. And nope, I want Rome. Okay, and I'll meet you in the game.
General!
Okay, guys, welcome back. And what I forgot to do for you guys was simply just put historical text in the unit, land unit. Where is our histology? And right there is the thing. Paste. And that's it, guys. I mean, that's how you create a unit. That's how you put a general in the game. That's how you change your colors. That's how you give them a description, whatever you want to say, etc. Side note, just to end this, if you do want, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you did want to change the uniform of the unit, you simply just have your unit, whatever your key is that your unit is. So your key is this right here. You just simply have whatever your unit key is, which is mine was this .e, and you copy the variant here. That's all you do. You just copy whatever variant you want. And I mean, I'm not advanced to make a unit card. I don't even know how you make a unit card, a custom unit card, but you just copy the variant and the unit card, and your unit key, you just put that in there, put the name, whatever your unit key is, you put that too there, and whatever uniform you like. But please note that cavalry does not work with swords or infantry variants. Archers do not work with infantry variants and do not work with artillery variants. I've tried it. I might be missing something. If I am, somebody just please put it in the description. I mean, in the comments below, or put it on the forum where this is being posted. And yeah, that's it. And what your finalized thing is, when you're all set and ready for your mod to be done, all you do is go to whatever your finalized folder was, hit that, file exists, yep, copy that right over. And yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention was, if you did want to upload it, you simply just go play Rome 2, Total War, go to your mod manager, and there should be an upload button right next to the delete button on the bottom. Voila, you upload it. And that's it, guys. So hope this helped. Hope that helped you guys making units. I'll catch you later on the forum. See ya.